Hello and welcome to a brand new series I'm calling Downloadable Game Showcase. This series will focus on games that you cannot get physical copies of yet are still completely awesome. Now, as a retro gamer, I much prefer to have a physical copy of a game. There's many reasons for that. For one, I like to simply own the game and not have it, exist on some hard drive or something that's temperamental and, could easily get damaged or something. Physical media, that could happen too, but at least with the physical media, you could get a replacement for it or, something like that. But with the digital games, once the servers go down, the games basically, you can't get them anymore. That's already happened this generation with some games on the Wii Virtual Console and other services. But even with all that said, there are certain merits to the online gaming thing. You can get games for relatively very cheap prices, games that would not get developed in physical copies because either the market for them would be too small or the developer wouldn't have enough capital to put up for the funds to publish the games themselves. They have to find another publisher. This is why some games languish in development hell for so long. So in some ways, the digital future for gaming does offer some nice features that allow these more obscure games to come up to the forefront. Now, with all that said, even though I am mostly a retro gamer who prefers to have a physical copy of a game, there are these games out there that that they don't have physical copies of the games, and I would just be missing out if I decided, no, I'm not going to get that because there's not a physical copy. So this series will focus on those types of games. So first up, I have my Wii out, and I'm going to play a game by Innes Creates that came out in 2008, published by Capcom, called Megaman 9. Now, Megaman 9 is a fantastic game. Man, I love this game. It is a return to form for the Mega Man Classic series to play just like the classic NES games. So much so that they, even though it's programmed for the Wii, the Xbox 360, and the PlayStation 3, Mega Man 9 plays and looks exactly like an 8-bit game. It even uses the same color limitations, sound limitations, everything that's basically the 6502 processor of the NES could do. Replicated in the new systems. The games are not HD at all. They look wonderfully, the old resolution of the NES games. And what's remarkable about them is the fact that they are programmed in C++ and run on new systems, but they basically could run on the original systems if they wanted to, if Innes Creates or Capcom wanted to. With all that said, I have some tools of my trade out. So the reason why I'm playing it on the Wii is because I have this set up right here. So instead of using just the standard Wii remote or even the Wii Classic controller, I've got this thing out right here. And I've reviewed this before. This is the NES to the Wii adapter. This plugs into the Wiimote and allows you to plug in an NES controller. And the NES controller I'm using is the Sansui Joy-Card SSS. This is made by Hudson, and it is a fantastic controller. There are reviews of both this controller and this adapter on my YouTube channel, so search my channel if you haven't seen these videos yet. So with all that said, let's play some Mega Man 9. So here we go. Mega Man 9. No, I'm just simply going to use my NES controller because this is essentially an NES game for the Wii. So why not use an NES controller? I mean, it's a perfect fit. Innes Creates is mostly well known for creating the Mega Man Zero series on the Game Boy Advance. Should also go without mention that the game looks completely 8-bit, and it even uses the same color palette as the original NES. So there's no colors here that the NES could not produce or would not produce. Man 9. Just gonna start a new game and let's play some. So, just as all the classic games are 8 Robot Masters, there's also a shot taken from the Mega Man 4 for the Game Boy and onward. So, let's choose Galaxy Man. Now, Mega Man 9 is of the style of the first 2 Mega Man games, as opposed to Mega Man 3 through 8, which added things such as the slide and the ability to charge your Mega Buster. Both of these features are missing in this game, making it play much more similar to the first 2 Mega Man games, where you just can run, shoot, and jump, pretty much. Limitations are sort of done on purpose with Mega Man 9, and the reason for that is because Capcom really just wanted to take the series and turn it back to its roots, and make things as simplistic as possible. Whenever asked, most people would say that their favorite Mega Man game is Mega Man 2, and because of that, Mega Man 9 closely resembles Mega Man 2. With that said, this game is hard, much harder than even Mega Man 2 was, in its Japanese form at least. The North American version of Mega Man 2 is ridiculously easy. Whoops. Whoops. That was my mistake. You gotta watch where I'm platforming. Damn it. There we go. Galaxy Man, here we go. Much of the music taken in from Mega Man 9 is actually taken directly from Mega Man 2, such as this theme right here. Alright, let's do one more boss. Do Splash Woman. The only female robot master. Whoops. Mega Man 5 bubble gimmick. let's try that again. Alright, there we go. Alright, so again, this is Megaman 9. It's available for the Xbox 360, Wii, and PlayStation 3. It costs $10 on all three platforms, and it's definitely worth checking out. I personally recommend the Wii version because you can use the Mayflash NES and SNES to Wii adapter and then use an actual NES controller to play this game. And doing it that way, it just feels great, plays great. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.